Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Centurions Review, the punk rock band of wargame review institutions. This is Dragons of Underearth, compact rules for fantasy roleplay from Metagaming. It's metagame number 2. This is related to Lords of the Underearth, and actually when I bought this used, and Lords of the Underearth was inside. I don't know if they realized that when they sold it to me at auction, but I was pleasantly surprised to see that. On my YouTube channel, I have a review of Lords of the Underearth, so check it out. It's pretty cool, and it's got a little bit of, not a playthrough, but shows how the game works, But let's see what this is all about. Dragons of Underearth gives you danger and glory in a complete fantasy role-playing game where you are the hero. Underearth simplifies play, giving you more time for action and surprise. Included are character creation, magic, monsters, and combat, introductory, intermediate, and advanced versions for easy learning, and you don't need a game master or special dice. Underearth is Metagaming's basic fantasy role-playing system. Lords of Underearth introduced the small group combat rules. Dragons of Underearth expands to a complete character role-play system. Underearth is compatible with the fantasy trip. Players don't need rules from one system to play the other, but you'll find that they mix perfectly. So let's take a look inside and see what this is about. Alright, it all comes in a little baggie here. Tiny little dice. Let's take a look at the counters. Yeah, these are the old metagaming counters where you had to cut them out. It's got a dragon here. I don't know, some dude with wings, some giant with wings. Looks like an ogre or something. Some people, looks like gnomes and stuff. And then weapons. Just like in Melee, you can drop weapons and stuff. And yeah, looks alright for these type of counters. Let's look at the map. See if it looks different than the Melee or the Wizard map. Pretty much the same idea. I don't know if these ones here are tunnels or what. I'm sure we'll explain in the rules. And it's got these stars here. I don't know if that's for start positions or what. Oh, okay. It says over here defenders and over here attackers. Designed by Keith Gross. So I guess Steve Jackson must have already left the Metagaming by the time they made this. Copyright 1981. Starts with an introduction, then it's talking about the character record sheet, and goes over attributes like strength, dexterity, and intelligence. Yeah, same ones as Melee and Wizard. And spells. And it's got the spell list. I wonder if they're the same as in Wizard. I haven't compared them. This is actually the first time I'm looking through this. I've had this game for years and haven't really done a look through yet. It's got something called talents. That's a new thing. That wasn't in Melee or Wizard. Choosing armor. Okay, we remember that from the other games. Gems of summoning. And it's got experience points here. Here it's going over creating combat scenarios. And it's got a monster and beast table. And here's the combat module. So far it looks pretty similar to Melee or something. Yeah, it looks just like it. So they said that this was a complete... Oh, it's a basic fantasy roleplay system. The problem is it's missing... I don't consider it even a basic fantasy role-playing system. I mean, it's got more role-playing elements, it looks like, than Melee or Wizard, but it's missing a lot of stuff like wisdom and stuff like that. Things like perception checks and stuff. So I guess if you use this with a DM, the DM would have to make up a lot of stuff as he goes on. Creating magical barriers. Use of magic items. Yeah, so it's pretty much just combat based. There's nothing in here to create a storyline or anything. I'm sure the game's fun and stuff, but I don't consider it a role-playing game after doing my look through here. It's still just a combat system. Obviously, it's a little more involved than Melee and Wizard, but I don't consider it a true role-playing game. But that doesn't mean it's a bad game or anything, just not a true role-playing game. Anyhow, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click like on it. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. And as always, have a good evening.